Good evening, beautiful people. This is Soul Nirvana Spirit, and I'll be doing a pick a card reading tonight with charms for what will happen in your love life during the next 3 months. I have 3 piles for you to choose from tonight. The first pile is the black obsidian. The second pile is the green crystal pyramid. And the third pile is the clear crystal quartz. So take a deep breath, focus on the pile that you're attracted to the most, and we'll begin your reading for you. And I want to send a thank you and love and gratitude to everybody that is watching tonight. Sending blessings to you all. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so pile number 1, if you chose pile number 1 with the black obsidian, this is your reading for your love life for the next 3 months. So the first card we have is the 3 of Cups. Second card is the 2 of Swords, followed by the 6 of Cups. And then we have the Strength card. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Devil card. And then I have some Oracle cards to read after. So let's see. It looks like in the past you did some celebrating. There was a reason for some kind of a celebration. You appeared to be happy in life. And you see how this bird is being hatched here? So it looks like you may have had possibly a new beginning and a cause for celebration. But then in the past, it looks like 2 of Swords usually means you've run into a stalemate. And if you look at these 2 gentlemen in a sword fight, their swords are stuck. It looks like a gigantic acorn, but I'm not quite sure what it is. It might be a hat or something. But they can't do anything else. They cannot fight anymore. They've come to a stalemate. I'm sorry if that was out of focus a little bit. And then for presently, we have the 6 of Cups, which is memories. Memories of the past, reminiscing. And this card is usually depicted with children. However, on this card, in this Wheel of the Year tarot deck, there's a couple in the water swimming, and there's a woman looking on. So maybe you're reflecting on past memories with a relationship. It could also be maybe a third party and you're a little bitter about that and you're kind of looking on, watching. But usually it represents kind of a looking back, taking a walk down memory lane. Can be both happy and painful. Depends on your perspective of it. And then we have the Strength card. So presently, even though you're going through this, you're taking the bull by the horns and you're strong. You're strong about this situation. You're strong. So it looks like what happened is maybe things were good in the past and they just kind of leveled out to nothing. I wouldn't even say leveled out. Bottomed out, basically. You're looking back at these memories. You're taking the bull by the horns. In the future, you have the Knight of Wands, but it's in reverse. So the Knight of Wands, that's Aries, Leo, Sag. It's usually a fire sign, very passionate. But with it being in reverse, there could be some player energy. There could be some, the party boy, party girl. Could be either or, depending on the energy. Usually it's male energy in the situation. And the Knight isn't quite a king. So, they could be young or they could be emotionally just, not mature. Um, I'm trying to think of what else that I wanted to describe this with. Um, some people are just not open to deep relationships or emotions. And a lot of fire signs just kind of, they play it off. They actually have feelers inside, probably more than anybody else. But what they do is they'll mask their emotions, being the party person or the life of the party, or, the fiery one, the feisty one, the one that is the one that's leading, taking the lead. So this energy in the future, this could be somebody that you're meeting, somebody that you've already been with, that maybe, it was great and then it just kind of bottomed out because they're in this energy. Looks like they're still here in the future, but you've already taken the bull by the horns. But just remember that there's devil energy. So if that's what you want, and you want that, it's sexual energy, it's desire, addictions, partying, lust. And I mean, if you take that relationship and that's what you're looking for with it, then maybe it's the ideal situation for you. But I think all of us, that could be fun for a short while. But I think, everybody wants to be loved. You always have to love yourself first, but everybody wants to be loved at some point. So if that's just a fling, and that's what it looks like it could be, and if that's what you want, and then by all means, everybody, is in charge of their own ship. But if that's not what you want, that's the warning that that's the relationship that it's going to be. Or even if you would call it a relationship, a fling, a situationship, a friends with benefits situation. That's what it looks more to be like. And if that works for you, that's okay. Life has changed so much and evolved that, it's completely different. And being single now, after being married for so many years, over 27 years, coming out and starting to date again is insane. It's not the same. So I kind of remain very detached in my life, and I take things how it comes. And if it's something that I want to bring in and that energy, I do so. And if I don't, then I don't, and I move on. Because my happiness after what I've gone through is the most number one important thing. And I have to love myself first before anybody else can love me. And it took me a couple of years to heal and get to the point that I did. So just a little bit of advice: love yourself first. If this is something you want, then go for it. But know that it's not going to be long term. It may be erratic. It may be a fling. Could be very passionate and a lot of fun, but it could be a very short-term thing as well. And as far as timing in this, it's 15, so that's 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks. I'm going to say 6 days on this one. It may be somebody you already know. This might be this Knight of Wands. It might be somebody else from your past and then this Knight of Wands is coming in. Or this could be two separate things. But I'm going to say 6 days on this. It could start in 6 days and then end in 6 weeks. So for your spirit animal card, I get the giraffe spirit. And this basically says what I just described. See the big picture. So it's kind of telling you to look at it all. Be aware of what is going on. Just so if you are looking for love, This might feel like love because it's so passionate, but it might be a short-term thing. So just see the big picture, be aware. Be aware of what you're getting into. If that's not what you want, 29 might be very significant to you. And then we have you deserve love, so you are lovable. And always remember that. Always remember that you are lovable. And love yourself first, because when you love yourself first and you have some kind of respect, a degree of respect for yourself, then other people are going to feel the same way about you. And you won't get into those relationships unless that's exactly what you want. And that's what you put out to the universe. And then we have pay attention to the red flags. Okay, so this is basically what I was saying. The signs are cautioning you. So, Knight of Wands reversed, devil energy. That's what it's telling me right here, is that. So pile 1. Whatever may happen, enjoy yourself. And just kind of keep an eye on what's going on. If you're looking for a long-term relationship, you want to pay attention to the red flags with this. Okay? Let's do some charms. Okay, so we have basically a crucifix or Jesus. So this could be a spiritual thing. You could meet this person in a spiritual way or through church. I'm not sure what this is. I don't think I have enough charms though. Let's see. We have a seahorse. So maybe something connected with the ocean. We have a tree, out to nature. Or maybe this will begin in 6 days or 6 weeks and end during the holidays. I gotta use my left hand because I'm a lefty. Okay. This even works. I really need to go to the nail salon. Moon and a star. So it's going to feel really magical, this connection. There's a flower. Maybe you're getting flowers or you'll be out in nature. This looks like an old iron. This came up in another reading that I did. It's the only thing I can think of with this charm. So maybe something needs to be ironed out. I'm going to pull a few more. I don't feel like I have enough. And we have a heart. And let me see if I can flip this over to see. So see, the heart is halfway. So that it might feel like love, but something's missing in here. So pay attention. But there is some kind of love or romance there. And then a dog. So maybe one of you has a dog, there's a connection, or you're looking, loyalty in this connection. So pile number 1, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And again, thank you so much for coming here tonight. Good evening, pile number 2. If you chose the green crystal pyramid, this is your reading for tonight. So let's see what we got for cards for you. So let's see, we have the moon. We have the Princess of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the King of Cups, or the King of Chalices. We have the Fool card. So, in the past, it looks like there were a lot of emotions going on with the moon. You might have been up in your head with emotion, with overthinking. You might have, this usually is in the upward position. She's writing a letter. It usually has to do with finances too, because it's a pentacle. It also is an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. In reverse, with these emotions, you might have done some writing for an outlet for your emotions. And they could have been something that you had to get rid of. A lot of times I'll do that when I have negative stuff to remove from me, or I'm in any kind of pain or anger. I will write a letter just to get those emotions out, especially if I don't feel like I have to express it, or at least I used to do this. I really don't need to do this anymore, but I used to do this in the past just to release that anger and get it out of my system. And it looks like maybe you did something like this, or maybe you actually wrote a letter or a text or something and gave it to a person, and it was something that you had to release with your emotions. And presently, and that could be ghosting somebody or something like that as well, or telling them, saying goodbye, whatever. It's something like that I'm seeing. And then we have the Ten of Swords, which, causes you to kind of grieve over this presently. You're not happy about it, whether you, have regrets or you're just in pain with whatever the situation was. Presently, that's still going on. And you also have the Eight of Cups. So somebody walked away from this connection, either you or your person. But now in the future, you have the King of Chalices, which is the King of Cups. This could be this person coming back, or this could be somebody new. It's usually a male energy. When I say male and female, I am only talking about energy, not the person. It's an emotional water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Usually the king holds their emotions in. They're very good at controlling their emotions, but there's a lot of love there. So that's a good thing. That's good for the future. A lot of love. And you see he's smiling. He's holding his cup. He's happy. He's content. So even in the future, if this person, whether it be somebody from your past or somebody new, if they don't express themselves, know that they have feelings for you and know that there's love there for you, okay? And then we have the Fool, which is your final tarot card. And that's usually taking a leap of faith. So you'll be taking a leap of faith, whether it be with this person or they'll be taking a leap of faith with you. And that's good things. Very good. New beginnings, taking a leap of faith. Could be travel involved. Maybe it's a long distance relationship that you ghosted, and then this is the person and they're coming back. They left or whatever, and they're going to take a leap of faith. Or this could be somebody new. It's one or the other. And as far as timing, we have a 0 here. So let's see. We're going to use the spirit animal card if we can, which is 53. So that's 8. So 8 hours, 8 days, 8 weeks. I'm going to say 8 weeks. This seems like a longer term thing, especially what's going on presently. And you have the seahorse spirit. And what it says is watch and wait. Watch and wait. And I know sometimes, especially when you're in this kind of emotional situation, it's very, very difficult to wait. You get very impatient. But sometimes when you have patience, especially if this is something from the past that didn't work out, something better comes along. And it always does. If you stay in a positive frame of mind and you live in the concept of love and that being loving yourself. And if you love yourself and you're happy, and you can control your thoughts, you can manifest beautiful love into your life. When all kinds of different people that could love you. And then you pick and choose. You pick and choose. You'll know. Not that I don't even know how to explain this. Not necessarily picking and choosing, but knowing. You're going to have a knowing because your intuition tells you, and I don't care who you are, your intuition tells you who's right and wrong for you. And if you can get to that level of understanding about love and trying to rid yourself of negative and toxic emotions and thoughts, you're going to know when that person is right for you. And nobody else will do. And, everything takes time. And there's divine timing a lot of times that's at work. So sometimes, you have to wait 2 years, sometimes 2 months, 3 months, sometimes your whole life. And the older you get and the more experienced you get by using that concept or that philosophy that if you love yourself and you show people love, you're going to get that back because like attracts like. And if you get rid of that toxic and negative emotion and thoughts, which can be very hard to do. It takes years and years sometimes to train yourself with that. But and sometimes people are just great at it and they can just completely block that out. But if you can do that, it really depends on divine timing, but you can bring that into your life. And you'll notice that the people you meet are of a higher caliber of what you want. And if they're not what you want, then you can make that decision not to be in that situation anymore. But at any rate, back to that, no more lecturing. So divine timing, I said 8 weeks on this one. We'll do your romance angel cards. It says stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. That's funny because I had no idea this guy was even in here and I just went through this big lecture type thing here. Okay. And then it says chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So that's beautiful. So that's good to know. So let's see. We'll do some charms for you. All right, let's see what we got here. So we have the fish hook. So this could be you're hooked on somebody, or this is a really good catch, or you're a really good catch, which you are. And then we have an angel. So this is divinely guided connection. We have a cross, spirituality, another divinely guided thing. We have an elephant here, which always reminds me of travel. But also, an elephant never forgets. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. We have this flower. I think this came out the last time. So maybe you'll be getting some flowers. Obviously, in 8 weeks, well, at least here in this area of the world, it's the summer. So we have flowers here. But you could be getting flowers. It's a palm tree. Maybe you'll be traveling to a tropical location Or maybe you live in a tropical location. We got a paintbrush. So that could be renovations. Or maybe restoring that relationship that caused you some pain that walked away from, or they walked away from you. Let's see. Oh, try to flip it over again. Okay, so we have ballet slippers. Could be some dancing involved or the arts. Somebody's an artist or a dancer, creative in creative work. And then we have a little fish, so maybe something tropical, or you'll go on vacation in the future to a tropical location. So pile number 2, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Hoping you enjoyed your lecture, but please understand that sometimes I'll blurt things out for the greater good. And I thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. And have a wonderful evening. Thank you. Okay, pile number 3. If you chose the clear crystal quartz, this is your reading for tonight. So let's see what we have. We have the Death card in reversed. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. We have the World card. We have the Six of Wands. And we have the Ten of Cups. So some beautiful energy here, pile number 3. So it looks like there was some kind of a transformation in the past. It might have been kind of a heavy one, because I do see the Death card in reverse, so it may have taken some time. This is in your past. And then right after that, you had a new beginning. Could have been a new beginning with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Wands. A lot of passion, chemistry. Could also have been in your career, because I don't see any cards that would represent, like knights, kings, queens, significator type cards. And then I have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning, and this could be financially too. Abundance. Also, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it could either be the fire sign that was in the past, the Aries, Leo, Sag, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn presently. And it's the World card. So this is the end of all the tarot deck, the major arcana. This is everything you want. It's like the complete tarot deck, the wish fulfillment. So mentally, physically, emotionally, everything is there that you want. It's abundance, fulfillment to the highest degree. And then you have the Six of Wands, and you see how this woman is dancing with her, and she's got her wands, and she's putting a wreath on, and there's confetti. She's having a party, so there's some kind of celebration coming in the future for you. So this could have to do with your love life. Could be a promotion in your career. It looks more like a love or enjoyment of some kind, because you have the Ten of Cups, which is also 10 is the culmination of the cup. So this is also a wish fulfillment, happy family, abundance, love, family, usually family life. See the dog, the cat, the couple with their child. So happiness, happy home, celebration. Beautiful reading so far. Let's do your spirit animal card, and this is beautiful. This is my dream dog, although I have beautiful dogs. I always wanted a Bernese Mountain Dog. And this is the dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. And this is beautiful. beautiful. It's such a precious little dog. And as far as timing, I didn't go there. So we have 10 and 6, that's 16, 7. 7 hours, 7 days, 7 weeks. Because the energy is so good presently, I'm going to say this could begin in 7 hours, but I'm thinking more like 7 days. So next weekend, something good, maybe a celebration is coming up. Maybe. That'd not be nice, huh? And then it says true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So it really sounds like whether it's this earth energy or the fire, you're going to meet or you've just met your true love. Because this is the romance of a lifetime. Nice. Beautiful. And then calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Let's read that again because this is very important. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So that's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. Beautiful dog, beautiful cards. Let's do some charms. I'm going to follow. Let's see. Okay, wow, we got a lot that time. Little ones, though. We have the peace sign. So this is a peaceful connection. All right, I got to use my tweezers because I need to go to the nail salon next week to get my nails done. They're too long and I can't pick anything up. And I'm having trouble typing. Made with love. Isn't that beautiful? So this connection is made with love. You have an angel wing. So it's divinely guided. A wrench or pliers. Actually, these are pliers. Something may need fixing. Maybe that's what you want. Kind of went through that transformation. Looks like something might still need to be adjusted in this. Again, we get the ballet slippers. So somebody's in creative work here. The arts. Spoon. Either going out to dinner or spooning or love, affection. We have a cat here. Someone may have a cat. Little feet, there may be a child involved or, just taking a walk out in nature barefoot or something. There's also a fish. So maybe the ocean, maybe you'll be at the beach and you'll walk in the sand. One of my favorite things to do. We can pick this up. Let's see. We have the Star of David. So again, spirituality, or somebody might be Jewish or Hebrew. Could be. And then we have the cross. So spirituality, or maybe, this is a, people from separate religions. Not that that's a big deal, but sometimes it can be in some cultures. If I can flip this over. Obviously, this is a heart, but I want to see what the front says. Let's try this again. There we go. It's just a regular heart. So there's love here. Lots of love. And last but not least, I think I need bigger tweezers. I love soccer, so somebody's into sports or soccer or football, depending on where you're from and what you call it. So pile number 3, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did so, please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope that you have a beautiful evening. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. Have a great evening.